If you've ever played Roblox before, you've probably seen games like these all over the platform. And these games make money, and they are also really easy to make. Grow a Garden was only made in 3 days, so that's why I'm gonna be trying to make one of these games. So my idea is kind of like Steel Brain Rot, except people have banks and the banks are tycoons. And you can hire guards and other players can rob the vaults to steal their money. So the first thing that I did was I made a little center area, because that is going to be like the middle of where all the banks are going to be. The next thing that I did is I started making the bank. And obviously I'm using RetroSwap because I don't know how to build. Alright guys, this totally didn't take like 3 hours to make. Now I'm gonna start working on the vault. Alright, now if we walk into the vault here, the door will open and wow! And we have all this gold in here and stuff. Alright, so now I'm going to start working on the plot system, so it assigns the player the plot when they join, and it has a little GUI with the player's name. Alright guys, so now if we walk a little bit away from our bank, it'll say your bank with your avatar over it. If you can't tell, there's no tycoon elements yet, so boom, now we have this dropper that drops money, and I also made this collector thing so you can collect your money. Alright guys, it's the end of day 1 and I'm about to go to sleep. Hopefully I'll be able to do more work tomorrow. Alright guys, it's the start of day 2 and today I'm hoping to grind out all the tycoon upgrades so I can be done with that stupid stuff. But before I do that, I decided to use ChatGPT to make a money icon. Okay, so this is how it turned out, and I think it actually looks pretty good, so I'm gonna use it. I just finished making this UI, and I think it looks pretty good. But enough stalling, and I think it's time I finally make the tycoon element. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Hey guys, it's now day 3 and I just finished a lot of the upgrades. And if we go to the second floor, you can see I added a new dropper that drops gold. And it goes on this conveyor and then falls back down to the first floor. And now I'm making this guy that is going to sell the player guards. I thought the UI looked ugly, so then I upgraded it again. Okay, this is how it looks like now, and now I'm going to start working on the guards UI. This is the UI, and now I'm going to start making the actual guard. Okay guys, that took about 2 hours, but now the guards finally work and they chase you and then they'll hit you. And then I asked ChatGPT to put a hat on this dude and it looks pretty good. And then I put it right into the game. Alright, it is now day 4 and I just finished the rebirths. I don't know why I decided to make these custom props, but they completely break when you rebirth. And some of them aren't even spawning. Okay, I've been trying to fix this for the past 30 minutes and it's still erroring when I rebirth. Well, we're just gonna ignore that for now and I'm gonna start working on the part we've all been waiting for. Well, at least I've been waiting for, which is robbing. So I made this "your vault is being robbed" text that will be shown when the vault is robbed. And then I added this E that the player will press to steal the gold. After 2 hours, now you can come up to someone's vault and hold E, and then it will open and you can steal. And then I made the UI that the player will see when they rob. And then I made a more space game pass so I can get that Robux. Alright guys, I just finished the space that the player will go to collect their stolen money. And I think it's finally time to test it. So now I can open the vault and then come over here and then collect the gold and it works. And now we can walk back to our base. And let's go, it works, but number is kind of weird, so we're gonna round it. But one more test. Let's see if hitting the player will stop them from stealing. Let's go, it worked. Well, robbing doesn't work anymore. I don't know what happened. Hey guys, it is now day 5 and with the help from a good friend of mine, I fixed the robbing issue. Okay guys, I just made this bear that will sell the player tools. And now I have to make the tool, so I'll cut to when that's finished. Hey guys, I just finished making all of these tools here. And these are going to be inside of the tool shop. And the player can buy them. Right now I'm working on the tutorial so that players will know what to do when they join the game. I just finished the tutorial and everyone always says tutorials take very long, but it only took me 30 minutes to make it. Okay guys, we are almost done with the game, but there's still one thing that has to be done. And that is obviously the exclusive shop, because I need that Robux. The first thing I did was I made these exclusive gears, and then I made this exclusive gear pack that the player can buy, and there's a chance they can get an item. And then I made it so it has this animation when the player opens it, so they can get their dopamine. And then I finished the map by putting the plots in a circle. And then I added this leaderboard so players can compete. The game is pretty much finished except for the game icon and thumbnail. I made these vaults and I'm going to use them in the thumbnail. Okay guys, I made 2 thumbnails and 1 icon. The game is finished now, and if you want to play the game, the link is in the description. Or you can search Rob a Bank on Roblox, but I don't know if it's going to show. Please report any bugs to the Discord link also in the description. And I'm sorry I forgot to record the clips of me making the baton.
Run that bit up like a track, run that bit up like a track, give me the pack and I might take that. She got a fatty, I might take that. Give me your addy, we pullin' up to your bed and then we gon' put it to red, quick clap.